Oops. Thank you. In glorious sunshine on Sunday the 9th of September, millions of New South Wales voters turned out to elect new councils in 46 of the state's 128 local government areas. There were 1,955 councillor nominations and 67 mayoral candidates for those councils where the mayors are directly elected. The New South Wales Electoral Commission printed 4.7 million ballot papers for the 45 elections it conducted. Maitland Council used the Australian Electoral Company to conduct its ballot, which I understand was cheaper for ratepayers and delivered a far faster count for candidates anxiously awaiting the result. The biggest ballot was for Central Coast Council, where 94 candidates nominated for 15 seats. At the other end of the scale in Murrumbidgee, where there are 3 wards with 3 councillors each, in 2 of those wards only 3 candidates nominated, and so an election was not required at all. They were declared elected on the 9th of September when the nominations closed. I note that there were 3 male candidates in Murrumbidgee ward and 3 female candidates in the Geraldine ward, which was all the female nominees for council, and it's a pretty interesting situation. 1 ward is all female and the other 2 wards are all male. I am looking forward to learning more about the gender outcomes of this election. These elections brought to a close the New South Wales Government's Fit for the Future local government reform agenda. It was particularly exciting for the 20 communities under administration to see the keys to Town Hall return to elected representatives. The other 26 standalone councils whose representatives had a prolonged 5-year term were similarly excited to press the refresh button. I would like to acknowledge those mayors and councillors who signed up for a 4-year term and hoped to retire in September a year ago but found themselves soldiering through an additional year. I want to congratulate Jamie Abbott, President of Port Stephens Liberals, for being elected as an independent in East Ward in a very popular field of candidates, including 2 sitting councillors. She joins King Jordan, another Liberal who was re-elected in West Ward. The Mayor of Port Stephens, Bruce McKenzie, retired from council politics after nearly 50 years of service. Macca, as he's known, is quite a character with strong opinions and frequently clashed with the local Labor MP. It must be acknowledged this is a long record of service and we wish him well in retirement. There was a mood for new blood, and the incoming directly elected Mayor, Ryan Palmer, is a fresh face with a fantastic agenda and the goodwill to see it through. I congratulate all elected to the new council. I know there's a lot of excitement, and also respectful acknowledgement of outgoing councillors. In particular, I wanted to thank Sally Dover, whose hard work and dedication to her community is widely regarded. Sally commented upon the mood for new blood, and I'm sure will continue to be engaged in her community. Mid-Coast Council has elected the first ever Liberal councillor in that part of the state. We have a fantastic Liberal representation in Bob Baldwin, whose Paterson electorate was massively redrawn so that most of it went south and now covers the majority of the old seat of Hunter. I'm so thrilled by the achievement of such a loyal and gallant band of Liberals with a fantastic lead candidate in Troy. It's lovely to have the flag flying again in Foster-Tuncurry, and I congratulate and thank you all. Another fresh face on Woollahra Council is Mary Lou Jarvis, who will be brilliant in that role, and she has worked so damned hard for the opportunity. I have to squeeze in a plug for my schoolmate Julia Ham, a complete campaign novice elected with a big margin as an independent in Snowy Valley. She is a simply amazing person. We love her heaps and a real fighter. I'm not one whit surprised by the strong vote. Julia, I only wish you would join the Liberal Party. I'm feeling so great, especially for these women. Jamie, Mary Lou and Julia, who've battled adversity and unfairness with the brightest smiles and have had a far harder slog than it should have been to reach this point. They are excited beyond words and can't wait to get to work. They join the likes of Sally Betts, who is grace under pressure and represents the best values and work ethic we could hope for in councils. Ladies, I could not be prouder. Democracy relies on candidates stepping forward, communities engaging in the debate and electors turning out to vote. In the bush, these are fantastic community events. In the polling booths I worked on, they were festive and good fun, with so many volunteers doing their bit to support their candidates. I would like to thank all who nominated and congratulate those elected, especially the new faces. Good luck, I wish you well. The Premier has drawn a line under Fit for the Future. Much has been achieved during this exhausting process, especially in restructuring council finances, understanding the challenges and convincing plans for the future. I have visited many councils through the process, and without exception, they have spoken about the many benefits of this detailed reform agenda. And
Madam Deputy President.